Alright guys, today we're going to be looking at the Grey's Shiv. Obviously this ship has been out for a little while now, as well as the game, obviously. But yeah, let's hop right into it. So if you don't know, if you are new to the game, this is basically a Drake cutlass model that's been abandoned, and they've remade it into some sort of what you would call black market kind of off sale kind of thing that you buy from like a scrapyard, that kind of thing, because it has been like kind of taken apart and ripped to pieces and stuff like that and chucked all together, and there's different components here and there, like, see what I mean, like there's holes in the wall and things like that. But again, this is there's quite a lot of cargo room in here, and obviously you could probably fit a car in here as well or something like that, or some hover quads. But coming through here, we have a nice little area. So, if you don't know, the turret has been taken out, so this is now linked up to the pilot seat. But there's just a nice toilet seat in here. Just love the toilet seat. Alright, so yeah, we've got an engineering terminal here. We've got the same weapon racks as the cutlass models, and some storage in here as well. Now, obviously, there's loads of cables hanging and everything, because this is just kind of like an abandoned ship. It's been abandoned. They've just torn it to pieces, put it back together as like kind of just a quick throw together, and obviously charged you a lot of money for it. But this thing is actually in the meta right now because of one very, very big reason. Well, actually two. One, its maneuverability, and two, the amount of weapons it has as a pilot. And you can change these out to be deadbolts, and because of its maneuverability and everything, it is insanely powerful. But yeah, this thing is actually very nice, and obviously sometimes if you look at the engines and stuff, you'll see that they are made out of different ship manufacturers and stuff like that. It is just a big jumble of random parts and pieces. And there is also the new body kits that you can buy for the Shiv as well, so there's always that as well. They've just came out in 4.8 DefenseCon, but yeah, this thing is a very nice looking ship. Even though it is torn to bits and just thrown together, it's still a really nice looking ship. And actually, it's probably very, very powerful as well. I mean, it does have missiles as well, which is something else. That's also a very, very nice thing as well. Size 2s and size 3s. So, 8 size 3s and 8 size 2s is insane for a ship this size. It's actually really nice to have. But yeah, like, they're not little fireworks, are they? You know what? They're not that bad fireworks. I'll give it that, okay? What about the size 2s? Are the size 2s little mini fireworks? Okay, those ones are fireworks. They're not weapons, they're just to celebrate hitting the ship. You can aim. That's what they're there for. But yeah, still, it's for just being like a salvage yard ship, it's actually really nice. So yeah, let's hop back out and just have a little extra look around. So obviously we've got the shitter here, and and a bucket change, so you can change the bucket whenever you need, or maybe that's where you put your tissue paper. Oh no, that's where you keep all your bottles. Oh wait, there's the toilet paper. Either I'm blind or they weren't there 2 seconds ago. But yeah, obviously it feels a bit smaller than the Cutlass models because I feel like these have been pushed in, like, so there's less room, rather than having the 2 doors on the side, or the 2 hatches on either side as well. But yeah, it is just it's just a funny looking ship. I don't know. There's just something about it that's quite. It's more funny looking than anything else, and obviously, I like the idea because, in what universe do we have ships from normal manufacturers, but then we don't have people throwing together ships like this and flying them around or selling them to people. Like, it just doesn't, it just would happen in every universe that you can possibly think of. Like, if it happens in Star Wars, it's gonna happen on here. If it happens in some other sci-fi game, it's gonna happen on here too. But yeah, this thing is an absolute beast of a ship. So let's talk about prices and some weapons. So this thing has 32 SEU of storage in the back, but it also has 2 size 4 weapons, or the ones next to the pilot seat, and then on the turret it has 4 size 3 weapons. Now you can see why this thing is so in the meta right now, because it is just a tank of a ship. It's just great. Obviously, let's not forget to mention the size 3 missiles and the size 2s. But yeah, obviously the weapons, the missiles, and obviously its maneuverability are all the reason why that this thing is actually such a powerful ship right now, and everyone's wanting to use it. Now, if you're wondering where this thing is, you can actually buy this thing in 2 places in game. You can buy this, 1 at Grim Hex at Grey's Market, and 2 in Nyx. Now again, I forgot to mention the price. They are at both locations 5.55 million. So it's more expensive than a Cutlass model and things like that, but obviously you're paying extra for the weapons, the maneuverability, the sleek design, and obviously just for it being thrown together. Also, I forgot to mention, there's no such thing as insurance on Grey's Market. It's a pirate ship. If you crash it, you don't get it back. That's a joke, by the way. But if you're looking to buy this thing on the pledge store, this thing's going to set you back around $150, which for the weaponry and everything, for it being a heavy fighter, you know, isn't actually that bad in comparison to some of the other ships out there. The only downside to this is the model components that this thing comes with is all civilian grade and none of them are military grade. So everything you see inside, all of the components are all civilian grade. But yeah, so you'll have to upgrade your way with those, like, through them. And obviously, you know, that's quite easy to do nowadays. So yeah, obviously if you upgrade your parts and stuff, you can make this ship into an absolute beast, and it's actually relatively cheap as well. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and if you guys are planning on buying the game, please make sure to use my referral code down below at checkout. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, and bye for now.